Well, happy February 2nd, Groundhog Day. It looks like most of the Canadian groundhogs think we are going to get an early spring. Puxatani Phil disagrees. So we'll have to see. So I have been out and about. It is, did I say it was Tuesday? No, it's Tuesday? No, it's Monday. And I have been MIA for probably the last 3 days. I came down with something, and I don't know what it was, but all I did was sleep. And I slept my brains out for the last 2 days. I could not keep my eyes open. So I am not going to commit to Vlogentine. However, I will be vlogging, and hopefully maybe I will vlog maybe twice a week, or at least, yeah, twice a week. I mean, maybe I'll vlog more, but right now, twice a week, because really it's not that exciting. It's still bitterly cold here. It is supposed to be it's minus 12 right now, and it is 11 o'clock, and I think it's minus 18 with the wind chill. So there's not a whole lot happening. There's, I mean, stuff in the house, but you know, it's just regular house stuff. So yeah, so that's, I probably will decorate for Thanksgiving. No, Thanksgiving. Valentine's. I have put up a few things for Valentine's. And, of course, this Friday, February 6th, is the start of the Olympics. Now, I am not going to get into all that political mumbo-jumbo about the Olympics and how it's costing too much money and all that kind of stuff. I am not going to get... I enjoy watching the Olympics. I feel sorry for a lot of the athletes because they have to compete against professional athletes. That I don't agree with, but that's what it is. So, and you know, I mean, so it's not going to do anything if I don't watch it. So, but I suppose it's one of those things that if everybody felt that way, whatever. So we will be watching it. I do have my stuff to make my Olympic rings, and maybe I will show you how I do that. And I did buy some paper plates for posting the medals that I am anticipating Canada is going to win. So that is it for now. I feel tired after being out, so I think I'm gonna go home, put stuff away, have something to eat. That could be part of it because I didn't eat any breakfast. I will have something to eat and see what happens this afternoon. If I do anything exciting this afternoon, I will show you. But if not, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Excuse me, catching up on some house administration work, watching the snow flurries out my window, and watching little juncos picking up the seeds left over. Well, here we are, February 3rd. It is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. I have done quite a few things this morning to get caught up in all my stuff that I didn't get done over the weekend. Mundane things, but things that need to be done. I've done the laundry, and I've cleaned the main floor of our house and tidied up, and yes, I've done some sneak peek. I've done some administration. I've got my administration stuff done. Decided what we're having for meals this week. So yes. So I think I mentioned yesterday that I was going to be doing anyway, and I have to try and catch myself. I'm doing an Olympic Olympic rings for the front door. And my brain has been rattling, trying to figure out what how I'm going to do this. And I've gone through paper plates. I could use paper plates, which would work wonderfully, but I could only find red and blue and and white, I believe. And white isn't one of the colors, so that was kind of out. But I thought, well, maybe if I went to the Dollar Tree, because I know they have a better selection at the Dollar Tree of colored plates. So I'm back and forth. I'm thinking, I don't really want to drive to the Dollar Tree. It's not that far, but it's an extra outing. So when I was in Walmart yesterday, I was searching around trying to get my creative juices flowing. And I went into the craft section, and they had foam sheets. And they were, I don't even remember how much they were, but they're like, you get a package of 12. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of them, but they'll go somewhere. And this morning, I sat for, it didn't take me actually that long, and I used a paper plate to cut it, to use as the outline for this, and I used a candle, which is burning right now, and to cut the center. And now I'm hoping that they stay intact, because I just glued them like maybe 20 minutes ago. But that's what I've made. And then a little Canada flag on the bottom. So I'm quite pleased with them. Now I have to figure out how I'm going to put them up in the window. But I think what I might do is I might tape them here and put them up on the window like that. But I'm not going to do that until maybe Thursday or maybe even Friday. And I do have the plates for the medals. And just hold on, I have to go downstairs and get those. Back. Now, I would have preferred to get round plates, but I couldn't find round plates. But these will do just fine. So I've got this for bronze, and what my idea is to either make a circle, which probably would be the best thing, a circle, and then put the number, do the number in black Sharpie, and just glue each time we get a medal on that. So there's the bronze. That's for the silver. And that's for the gold. So they will get taped to the front door. Now, I'm not sure how classy this is going to be, but it will be what it is. And my neighbors will just have to put up with the unclassiness of our door for 2 weeks. And the other thing is, well, of course, Valentine's Day is coming up. And I did go and I did buy, I'm going to do Galentine's, probably not as extensive as I've done Galentine's Day in the past, but I will send a card and stuff to my Galentine's. And of course, I always send my Galentine's Cosmo seeds. Always, every year. I think they know. They get, whoops, they get Cosmo seeds from me. So they'll get those. They won't get a whole lot else because I'm going to try and do everything in just a plain envelope, just a mailing envelope. So I probably will. I'm going out tomorrow, so I'll probably try and pick up some stickers to put in their thing, and that's probably going to be it. Maybe tea, maybe a package of tea. So that's going to be. I know that people enjoy getting it. They don't expect a whole lot. It's just nice to get a little card and just to have somebody just to recognize them, kind of thing. So that's that. And let me see, what else is there to going on today? Well, not a whole lot. I'm going to go out after I've done this, and I am so, I don't know what the word is, but I would love to have more birds in the backyard. And I push myself and push myself. I have 5 feeders in the backyard, and we get maybe at the very most 10 juncos we've had. We've had a couple of goldfinches, and the mourning doves do come, and in the morning and in the evening, and they do hang out around the water. Now they don't. We used to get like up to 20 mourning doves at the raspberry patch, but maybe we get 5, maybe. Anyway, but I was in the grocery store, well, yesterday, in the store yesterday, and I picked up a seed bell. So I'm going to put that out. It will probably attract the squirrels, but if it attracts the squirrels and the squirrels eat it, then it attracts the squirrels and the squirrels eat it. I would just love to have a few more birds in the backyard. And I know it's not going to happen because we don't have anything in the backyard that would bring them. We don't have any trees, although we might be fixing that this summer. Yeah, so there's really not a lot back there that's attracting them. Across the street is a forest, is a woodsy area, but I suspect if anybody is feeding them back there in those houses, that they would not even try to come back here. So I'm just living in perpetual hope that the few bird feeders I have, and maybe my bird bell will attract a chickadee. I'd be so excited to see a chick. I hear them. I hear chickadees. I hear blue jays. I have heard a cardinal, but I haven't heard one in a while. But they don't stop. They don't stop by. So that's kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. All right, so I guess that's the end of day 2 that I've done anyway, and that's going to be it. And I'm going to do this, take my bird bell out, and we are having I'm going to do a 1-pan sausage and peppers, and I have some gnocchi in the freezer downstairs, so we're going to have that. I'm still not feeling 100%, so I think I might just have a sit down and see if I can find something to watch on TV, and maybe work on my blanket or socks. So anyway, that is going to be me for today. And I will take you tomorrow, because yes, I am going out again tomorrow, and I will take you with me, and maybe get up enough gumption to actually video my excursion. So have a good Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. There we go. There we go. The seed bell is up. How's that for an icicle? Look at that. Hanging right off the bird feeder. That's quite the icicle, that is. And how about that one? Crazy. Crazy. It's a little colder up here than I thought it was going to be this morning. Should have worn my hat. Anyway, into the Dollar Tree, a few little odds and ends, and now I'm going to go into the Rexall and check out their little gift thing. Gabriel's Pizza. That's where Maverick's Donuts used to be. I guess we're all donutted out. That's what this town needs, is another pizza place. Here I am at the grocery store. I didn't do anything in the Rexall because it was very busy in there. There were a lot of people, and there was one child in there that was screeching at the top of her lungs. Anyway, I didn't get a whole lot. I got a couple little things, and I'll show you. I'll probably show them to you later. But I'm at the grocery store. I'm going to head in, pick up a few things for the rest of the week for groceries, and head back home. So that's my exciting morning. I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so it's later in the, well, it's not that much later, it's just after 1. But I'm down in my studio, so I thought I would show you a few of the things that I picked up today. Now some of the stuff I'm not going to show because it's for somebody who I know sometimes watches, so I don't want to show off some of the stuff that I picked up. But I will take a quick video of it and show it to you after I have sent it to her. So the first thing I want to show you is my my Galentiine cards this year. And I try to do something different every year. I picked up some cardstock. I believe I got it at Dollarama. And I cut it out like a card. And I did a cutout of a heart with a heart punch, and just put a bit of watercolor paper behind it, and wrote out my sentiment, which is only Happy Galentine's Day. Love, Susan. So yeah, so I did one in that one, and that one. I think I'm a little faded because the light is coming in from outside back behind me here, but I'm all set up now, so I'm not going to move it. So there, oops, yeah, and I think that one and that one. So I'm pleased with them, the little cards. So, and I think I showed these before, my Cosmos. I always send Cosmos to my Galentines. They're my signature Galentine seeds. I think a couple of years ago I sent seeds that I had collected from my own garden, but not this year. Last year's Cosmos didn't do extremely well. Now, I'm not a very good vlogger because I have already cut up stickers that I'm going to put in their little envelopes. So I'll show you a few of them. I picked these up at the Dollar Tree this morning. Yeah, they're just like that, just little Valentine's ones. I don't know if they're blurry or focusing or whatever. And then a few spring type ones, flowered ones, and I think I've got. I think I have another. I bought another thing of that one that I've already cut up. So yeah, so that's that. Let me think. I've got stuff over on my work table, so just let me go and have a look and see. Okay, so I picked up some asters for myself, for my garden, and start those. I'll probably start those in the next 6 weeks, maybe. I'll get carried away with myself. And I do like these. They are stick. What are they called? I don't know what they're called, but they stick on your nails. They're covers, nail wraps. That's what they're called. And these ones are for Valentine's Day. And I like these ones. Some of them, sometimes they have too many of the plain colored. And I don't like that because I put plain colored on my nails already. I like the shiny ones, or they've got lips and hearts. So I'll be doing those probably maybe on the weekend. And I did order some stuff from Dearest Nicky again. I love her stuff. So I got little trucks. What do they have? Tulips with Happy Mail on them. I'm hoping that they can. Are they coming through? I don't know. I cover my face because I've read that, you know, your face, it focuses on your face. I don't know. Anyway, made with love stickers. Get 2 sheets for each of them. And then I got some of these transparent stickers. It's strawberries and more strawberries. Spring stickers. More spring stickers. And this says awesome things inside. And lemon stickers. And more lemon stickers. And I did get return address labels, but they're upstairs in my stationery file folder. So maybe I will try to remember to take a picture of them and post them after this. I am a little disappointed in the lack of Valentine's stuff, decorations, and this little odds and ends. Like, well, I'll tell you who I'm really disappointed in is Giant Tiger, because Giant Tiger I follow on Instagram, and they are blasting Instagram full of all these wonderful little adverts, all this great Valentine's candles and little heart candy dishes and can I do a heart candy dishes? Our Giant Tiger has nothing. It has Valentine's Day stuff, but it doesn't have anything like that. It's got lots of candy. I didn't really want to buy a lot of candy. I mean, I have bought some, but I don't particularly want to buy lots of candy. Yeah, so I'm kind of disappointed. And the other thing is that there is a lack of Olympic stuff. Because I was thinking maybe, you know, they might have some Olympic, not Giant Tiger per se, but just some Olympic flags or pins or something, but nothing. I'm very, very disappointed. Very disappointed. So anyway, yeah, so that's probably going to be it for me for today. I do have to go out and top up some bird feeders. I have to shovel off the front step and shovel some of the crap off of the car crap, you know, that stuff that you love to knock off the hubcap or the wheel wells of your car in the winter. At least Canadians like to do that. So I could scrape that off. Iain's back I don't know what he did. He did something, and it's a little stiff today. So I've told him to not do anything today. So he's baking bread, which smells wonderful. Maybe I'll show you a picture of his bread when it's out of the oven. And I think that's about it. I have no idea what I'm making for supper. I did buy stuff to make supper. But I might have to figure out if I'm doing what I had planned to do. I was up really, really early this morning, so I'm a little sleepy right now. But maybe if I have a sit down, then I'll be up to making, I found a recipe. Canadian Living sends me recipes, not me in particular, but they send out recipes once a week. And this one is a Vietnamese pork dish. And I did buy the stuff to make it, although it's a pork patty. I use ground pork. And we already had turkey burgers on Monday, so I bought some little pork tenderloin chops, and I'm thinking that I might just cut them up and saute them up with all the ingredients that you put in the burgers. And then it's served with a zesty cucumber salad and rice. So it doesn't sound too bad. So maybe I will, if I have a rest, I probably will be up for all that shopping. So when Iain's bread comes out of the oven, though, I will take a picture of it, because he's been having great success with his bread the last few weeks. And he's very happy about that. So I'll say goodbye for now, and I will show you his bread when it comes out of the oven.
So
there's
spread a little bit, but
Iain's loaf. It smells absolutely wonderful.
yeah.
Are you happy with it, Iain?
Yes, I am.
Oh, he's busy. He's doing stuff.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure she's up to
He's just
temp.
making sure it's up to temp.
Good.
It's
Wow.
up, it's up to temp, is it?
It is up to temp.
Awesome.
Wow.
Look at that. Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
that is a hollow loaf.